What is going on, everybody? It's your old pal, the original gamer, StevieStrow, and I'm back here with you with another really cool, fun, exciting game for the Radio Shack TRS-80 color computer, also known as the Coco. This one from 1982, brought to us by a company called Intracolor, is called Colorpede, and this is one of the better clones of Atari's Centipede. So let's check it out. It did a really good job of mixing up the colors. Right now I've got blue and white mushrooms and a red centipede. There's the infamous spider that would come around and try to get you. I can actually just hold down the button and shoot just like you could in the arcade. And the whole thing about Centipede is every time you shot the Centipede, it broke off into other pieces and eventually just became a bunch of different heads. It's got the falling objects like Centipede had. That dude there would drop down and put more mushrooms in the field. The mushrooms became somewhat of obstacles to you because the Centipede would turn directions anytime he bumped into a mushroom. And so it's basically switching between two colors, red mushrooms and blue mushrooms, but it is changing colors, and that was what the Atari version did too. However, the Atari, being a real arcade system, had many more colors at its disposal, and Atari had ultimately, I think, 256 different colors. So every time the screens changed, you were treated to much more color in those changes. But this game did change the colors. You did have a little shooter pointer-headed guy that looked very similar to the one in the arcade, and I just got hit and I blew up. And that little effect there, where you get the points for the remaining mushrooms, that's from the arcade. So it does capture a lot of the sound, a lot of the sound effects, a lot of the graphics and animation here are very faithfully reproduced. And this company here, Intracolor, almost every single game they made was, like, in my opinion, a AAA platinum hit. They were just really good graphically, they were good musically, stylistically, and they were fun games. So this was a company that you knew if they made something, it was going to be good. Some companies released like a whole bunch of titles, and some were good and some weren't, Radio Shack being primarily the biggest culprit there. But this company here, Intracolor, released nothing but platinum hits, yo. So this is one of them. This is Colorpede, a clone of Centipede. I don't know how long I can live, but I'll try to live as long as I can. And yeah, so that guy there that falls, he if you shoot him you get more points, but he is also adding more mushrooms to the playing field. At some point in time there were scorpions that scrolled across the screen horizontally. Those things would add exploding mushrooms to the field, where if a centipede hit it, he automatically dive bombed on you. I don't know if this game had that creature in it. It's been a long time since I played it. That was another feature too. A new centipede head just came out. And so I am trying, folks. I'm trying to get this centipede dude. I got him. It's tough. But yeah, I don't know how many other features this thing will have from the arcade. It has the dive bombing mushroom making guy. I forgot what he was called. I haven't seen the centipede yet. Not the centipede, but the scorpion yet. So I don't know if the scorpion was there. But, you know, essentially what's happening though is you are doing the same thing over and over again. And that's the way the real Centipede was too. It was repetitive. The only difference was it was a lot more colorful. So this one did alternate colors to the best of its ability, but didn't do anything else. Now, some games went as far as to also changing the screen to different other color sets. So you would change to a different color set that had the green background that gave you 4 different colors, and there was another color set that had a white background that had other colors. So sometimes some games would get really creative and go through the 3 different color sets and use potentially, oh, there it is. There's a thing that just went across the screen here. And so he just made some white mushrooms. When a centipede hits that white mushroom, he dive bombs and he goes straight down. So yeah, I believe he was called the Scorpion in the arcade. So yeah, this one doesn't change the palettes, doesn't change the screen modes. It just alternates the 2 sets of colors. Some games got a little bit more creative and changed palettes, gave us more things. So yeah, it does seem like it has some of the more advanced features from the games, the more complicated enemies that do more things to the game. It does also introduce additional centipede heads the longer you play. If you're down here and you're not killing them, they will add more over time. That was a feature from the arcade. So the game logic has been very faithfully recreated as well. That sound effect of the points of the mushrooms exploding, that's almost identical to the arcade. That's a really good capture. And I have one life to live left, like the old soap opera said, and I just got killed by the spider. Actually, no, I have one more life. I don't know what happened. Bonus life. So yeah, in the real arcade, that spider made noise. And there we go. Game over, player 1. So this was it. Copyright Intracolor 1982. This was Colorpede for the Radio Shack TRS-80 color computer. A very good clone of Centipede. I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a big fat thumbs up by smashing that like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button. If you've got something you would like to say, throw out a comment, and the highest compliment you can pay me is to share my video and share my channel with your friends. So please share my video and share my channel on social media and help me grow my audience and help new people find out about these cool old games and this cool old dude who plays these cool old games. I am the original gamer, StevieStrow. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all next time. Bye bye and peace out now.